Coming to the power system 2 means that power transmission, generating station to load center, how to transmit the bulk power with minimum losses. Okay, here in the power system there are basic components of infrastructure of power system is that suppose the good power system, this power system 2 means transmission of bulk power generating station to load center, overhead transmission or underground cabling system. 99% of the lines are overhead transmission line only due to cost effectiveness. While choosing the overhead transmission line, we have to see that basic infrastructure of the system. High quality conductor and high quality conductor, high quality structures, high quality insulator, and by maintaining this parameter, proper ground clearance. These four parameters will dictate the transmission efficiency of transmission system. Now selection of this good conductor is very important. Means that conductor means a conductor is one of the most important component of the overhead line. Selecting proper type of conductor for overhead lines important. Okay, this is the conductor should have the high electrical conductivity, high tensile strength, relatively low cost and lower weight. Means that while selecting any one good system, you have to see that number one, economics of operation, number two, technical performance, number three, reliability of the system. By choosing these three parameters, then whichever the best system you have to accept. Okay, here conductors are many conductors available in nature. Iron also conductor, but is a bad conductor, less cost, but copper is good conductor, more cost. Aluminum is good conductor, but no, mechanical strength is poor and flexibility is less, and like that silver is a good conductor of electricity, but cost is 1 kg 70,000 rupees. Gold is a good conductor of electricity, cost is 50 lakhs, and platinum will be there. You must see that real practical application point of view. We have to use copper, aluminum or cadmium alloy material on the conductor. Why? Because thousands of kilometers we are running, and east to west, west to north, entire the nation, 30 states and 4 union territories, entire this is the power generation, transmission, distribution, utilize, entire thing the man-made system only. This is run by through HT lines, high tension line, 132 kV line, 220 kV line, 440 kV line, 765 kV. All the lines are connected to the entire the nation to utilize the available power more efficiently with minimum power losses. This is the objectives of our power system too. In that process, this conductor plays an important role. Okay, selection of the conductor. Okay, by seeing the cost effectiveness and technical performance reliability, we have to select the right material for the conductor. Now I told that various types of conductor, AAC, all aluminum conductor, all aluminum alloy conductors. These are the various types of the conductors. Okay, some alloy materials also we are using ACSR. Central one is the steel conductor. Even though we are losing some conductivity, we need mechanical strength for HT lines, and the span is for kilometer only 3 poles. Only 3 poles we have to stand high mechanical strength and tensile strength of the system. Means we need the good quality and mechanically strengthened materials only. Okay, now we have discussed the bundled conductors. What is bundled conductors? Means that a group of conductor is called the bundled conductors. These bundled conductors also we are using. Now we are reviewing the entire the first unit. Okay, almost first unit is over. Once again I am reviewing today first unit. These bundled conductors having the many advantages to minimize the corona, to minimize the proximity effect, to minimize the skin effect. All these problems will be minimized. These are the various types of the bundled conductors. 2 conductor, 3 conductors, or more than 2 conductors, 3 conductors. Okay, many advantages will be there due to bundled conductor. Now while coming to the transmission line parameters, so in the electrical engineering, 3 effects you can observe. Which oppose the flow of current is called resistance, is measured in ohms, kilo ohms, like that. Which oppose the sudden change in the circuit is called the inductance, it is measured in the henries, millihenries, generally henries and millihenries. Which oppose the sudden change in the voltage is called the capacitance, it is measured in farads, microfarads, nanofarads, picofarad. Generally they measure units. Farad is a big unit. That's why we will measure the microfarads, nanofarads, picofarads in generally the units. Okay, now this analyzation of RLC parameters on the electrical circuit. For the conductor, the property of material, it is having resistance, inductance and capacitance. Now we have to calculate the resistance, inductance, capacitance of a single phase, three phase line is the first unit task. To calculate the inductance, capacitance, resistance of a single phase or three phase transmission line. If you can calculate one conductor, for two conductors into 2 you will get, for three phase it is 3. That effect due to internal flux and external flux, and these all the fluxes we have to consider whether carrying the high AC transmission system. Okay, now by use of this one we have solved we have seen the many derivation. The resistance of transmission line, you know very well, the resistance of transmission line conductor is the most important cause of power loss in the transmission line. Suppose in the transmission line I square R losses will be there. If it is less I, less loss, more I, more loss, means that by increasing the operating voltage, minimizing the current. So I square R losses will be. If you want to increase the operating voltage, current will be decreases, your conductor size will be decreases, and the ground clearance we have to maintain high ground clearance. More voltage, high ground clearance. Less current, less ground clearance. More current, less clearance. Like that some will be there. For high voltage transmission, high voltage, high ground clearance is required. High ground clearance means the structure height will be increases. We have to give them more mechanical strength to the structure. Okay. Now we discuss the skin effect also. The tendency of alternating current to flow or surface of the area is called skin effect. Due to the skin effect, the outer conductor is flowing the more majority of the electrons, the middle is less. Though the tendency of alternating current to concentrate near the surface of the conductor is known as skin effect. To minimize the skin effect depends upon the many factors: nature of the material, diameter of the wire, increase with the diameter of the wire, frequency increase with the increase in frequency. Okay, this frequency also will increase the skin effect, shape of the wire, and these are the factors we'll consider. It may be noted that skin effect is negligible when the supply voltage is low, below 50 Hz, skin effect is net, and conductor is diameter is less than 1 centimeter. Okay, these are the parameters we'll consider. Now while coming to the flux, what is flux? Anybody? What is flux? Flux means magnetic lines of force is called flux. Magnetic lines of force is called the flux. Flux is measured in Webers. Flux is measured in Webers. The inductance of a transmission line is defined as the flux linkages for unit current. Therefore, in order to find the inductance of a circuit, determine the flux linkages of important, and we shall discuss two important causes of the flux. Two important causes of flux. Number one is that internal flux, number two is external flux. Okay, consider a long straight cylindrical conductor of radius r meters and carrying a current I amperes as shown in below figure. This current will set up magnetic field. The magnetic lines of force will exist inside the conductor as well as outside the conductor. Both these fluxes will contribute to the inductance of the conductor. So now flux linkage is due to the internal flux. Okay, this we have seen in the last classes also, derivation of the flux linkages, the internal flux. Now we will go to the final expression. We have seen these many times. You can practice whenever time permits, more number of times on the papers. So mu naught by I by d85 Weber turns per meter square internal flux. While coming to the external flux, flux linkage due to the external flux means let us calculate the flux of the conductor due to the external flux. The external flux extends from the surface of the conductor to infinity. So from this figure, the field intensity of distance x meters, how the flux linkage due to the external flux, we have seen that finally we will get the external flux. External flux is equal to mu naught I by 25 1 by 4 r to infinity d by dx Weber turns per meter length. Weber turns per meter length. Now while coming to flux linkages in parallel current carrying conductor. So this is also very important. Flux linkages in parallel current carrying conductor. So we shall now determine the flux linkages. A group of parallel conductors below figure shown that ABC carrying current IABC. This also we have seen the last classes, the derivation flux linkage due to A, and flux linkage due to IB and due to flux linkages IC. By adding this total flux linkage with the conductor A is equal to addition of A equation 1, 2, 3. After simplification, we will get the final equation of this one. Mu naught by IA by 2 phi 1 by 4 R2 dx. R is the length of conductor. Okay. Now, while coming to the now our topic, this is very important for mid examination and end examination find out. Derive the expression for inductance of a single phase two-wire line. This is the full derivation. Will get 10 marks or full whatever that marks. Corona format is one. A regular format will be other format will be there. Anyway, this is sometimes this question will come big question. Derive the expression for inductance of a single phase two-wire transmission line. A single phase line consists of two parallel conductor which is a rectangular shape one turn, and when on alternating current flows through such a loop, a changing magnetic field is set up. The changing flux linkage with the loop and the loop passes inductance. It may be appears that inductance of a single phase line is negligible because it consists of a loop turn and the flux path through a area of high area reluctance, but the cross-sectional area of the loop is very large. Even a small flux density, total flux linkage is quite large, hence line as appreciable inductance. Okay, now you calculate the inductance of a single phase line. Means consider two conductor A and B apart distance. Very simple. We have to remember two conductor A and B apart d meters distance. The radius of conductor is r meters or r centimeter. You can consider a single phase like that. Now here, as per this one, so that is, but the opposite direction one form it return to the circuit, and that will be see that IA plus IB at a junction the algebraic sum of current is 0. At a junction the algebraic sum of current is 0. Now here also IA plus IB is equal to 0. By using this relation, now we have to find the flux linkage with the conductor A due to its own current, internal flux. So IA is equal to this expression we will got. We have seen in the previous class also this derivation. Once I am reviewing today entire the unit. So flux linkage with the conductor A due to its own current IA is equal to this expression. Mu naught by IA by 2 pi 1 by 4 R to infinity d by dx. This expression. Flux linkage with the A due to its current. Mutual flux, external flux. Okay, mu naught IB by this one. Now total flux, here two conductors only, total flux linkage a conductor is number one is own flux and other external flux. By adding these two flux, nothing but inductance of a conductor A. Okay, now you add this both these equations and simplify, substitute the limits, and then finally you got this by using the relation IA plus IB is equal to 0. All you keep in terms of IA or IB, no problem. You keep in terms of IA and B. IA plus IB is equal to 0. That IA is equal to minus IB, or IB is equal to minus IA. You can put it in any one in terms of IA or IB. Okay, by using that relation, by you finally you got mu naught IA by 2 phi 1 by 4 log E base d by r Weber turns per meter. Weber turns per meter. Per meter we are calculating the inductance of the transmission line per meter. If it is a kilometer into 1000, that's all, 1000 meters. Okay, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. Inductance of a conductor A is equal to psi A by IA. So now substituting the data, you know very well mu naught value 4 phi into 10 to the power of minus 7 by 2 phi, and substitute the value. Finally you will get the simplification. The LA inductance is equal to 10 to the power of minus 7 1 by 4 2 log E base d by r henries per meter. Now loop inductance means for one conductor this one, for two conductors into 2, that's all. 2 into LA henries per meter. For one conductor this one, single phase means two conductors. Okay, now loop inductance is equal to 2 into LA, that we will get a 2 in 10 to the power of minus 7 multiplication. This will go 10 to the power of minus 7 1 plus 4 log E base d by r. You remember for this formula for substitution of the calculation of the problems also. Sometimes if they ask derivation, we have to complete this entire process. Now loop inductance is equal to this one. Loop means entire the two conductor, 10 to the power of minus. This is the complete derivation. You will get 10 marks in the examination. Very simple one. Okay, you remember. Based on this formula, we have seen that few problems. A single phase line has two parallel conductors, 2 meter apart. The diameter of each conductor is 1.2. Now calculate the inductance of it. So very simple. Spacing between the conductor D is equal to 2 meters. Now 2 meter. Both you can keep D R in centimeters or meter. Why? Because we have to consider both. Now you substitute the D and R value. You will get the 2.43 million. This we have seen in the previous classes also. Like that, many problems you can practice, many books will be there. As per your syllabus, CL Vadva and VK Mehta, these are the textbook. First you practice these books. Other than these two books in market, many are there. J.B. Gupta and Rajput and many other power system books will be there. You can solve all the exercise problems, many power system books will be there. And you will get the good concept on that one. Okay, all the books almost same thing, only the notations and the symbols used may be a little bit of difference. Okay, now I am following VK Mehta and CL Vadar, these two books. I kept this material in your WhatsApp group both A and B. Now, while coming to inductance of three-phase overhead lines, in the similar fashion, earlier we have seen that single phase two-way inductance of a transmission line. Now we are coming to the inductance of three-phase overhead line. If there is only two conductors, now it will come the three conductors apart. The distance between the conductors is D1, D2, D3. So now for here also at a junction the algebraic sum of current is 0. Okay, Ia plus Ib plus Ic is equal to 0. Consider the total flux linkage with the conductor. Now here also, now flux linkage with the conductor A is equal to its own flux, own current. Next Ia due to Ib, and next Ia due to Ic. So these are the external fluxes. Now we add total flux linkage with the conductor A is equal own flux, Ib, Ic. Then the addition of these three only, total flux linkages conductor A, that will get this expression. Substitute the limits and we will get finally this expression. In a similar manner, Ia plus Ib, Ic is equal to 0. Now by using this condition, you can keep all in terms of Ia and Ib any one term only. Now one important point here, by using the three-phase circuits, symmetrical spacing plays an important role. Symmetrical spacing is nothing but D1 is equal to D2, D2 is equal to 3. All are equal distance. So now D1 is equal to D2, D2 is equal to D3, D3 is equal to D. Under such condition, the flux linkage with A becomes easy. Now instead of D1, D2, D2, all we can keep D only, simplification easy. Finally you will get mu naught Ia by 2 pi 1 by 4 log E base D by R, where D is the distance between the conductor and Weber turns per meter length. Inductance of conductor A is equal to this expression. Okay, now LA is equal 10 to the power of 7.52 log E base D by R Henrys per meter. This is the expression for symmetrical spacing conductors. Okay, very simple expression. We have to practice in rough papers more number of times. In the examination, they may ask in the first unit, single phase inductance derivation or three phase inductance derivation. Anyone they will ask. Similar manner, single phase line capacitance, three phase. Here two single phase, three phase inductance, single phase, three phase capacitance. This four derivation only first unit. Compulsory out of this four derivation, they will give two derivations. We have to practice four derivation. We have to remember the final expression. For if they give the only problems only, just remember that problem and substitute the data, you will get the Henrys per meter. That's all. Inductance of a conductor A. Now while coming to the asymmetrical spacing, name itself is clear. Symmetrical spacing means earlier we have seen that D1 is equal to D2, D2, all the distance is same. In case of asymmetrical spacing, the distance may not uniform. The conductor A to B, B to C, all the distance in different measures will be there. One is 2, another is 2.53. Means that meaning is that asymmetrical spacing. When three-phase line conductor are not equidistant from each other, the conductor spacing is said to be the asymmetrical. Under such condition, the flux linkage and inductance of each phase are not the same. A different inductance of phase result unequal voltage drop in the system. So this is one more topic is coming to the picture. To the balance the inductance entire the distance, whether it is hundreds of kilometers, while carrying the huge amount of power generating stage load center, Every frequent interval, the conductor position will be changed. First top conductor to middle, middle to down, like that ABC will be transposed. That effect is the transposition of lines. This is the balancing of inductance and capacitance will follow the transposition of lines in the IHT lines. They may ask what is transposition, what is the significance of transposition. In the examination they may ask balancing of this inductance capacitance of three-phase line. We will use the regular intervals, we will change the position of conductor. What we are achieving is balancing of inductance and conductor to see the stability of the system. We are doing this one. Okay, simple one. So in that way we are using this effect. So finally we got that if it is a asymmetrical spacing 0.5 log E base, wherever D will be there, cube root of D1, D2, D3 by R 10 to the power of 7. In place of D it will came D1, D2, D3. If D1 is equal to D2, D2 is equal to D3 is equal to D cube root will cancel, and D log E base D by R is the expression in the previous case. Nothing, only simple equation only. If we compare the formulas of inductance unsymmetrical space transposition line with what is symmetrical space line, we find that inductance of each line conductor in two cases will be equal to D is equal to 3 cube root of D1, D2, 3. That's all. Remaining all are same. The distance D is known as equilateral spacing for unsymmetrical transposed lines. By using this expression, simply you will put the data and get the three-phase energy. Hardly it will take 1 minute to solve the problem. We will get the 5 marks by remembering this formula or by remembering the derivation. Suppose that may not possible to remember all the formulas. If you know the derivation of the formulas, you can put the short note and you can put the minimum 4-5 steps how you are obtain that derivation. Then you solve the problem and you will get the 100% marks. Simply instead of putting the formula, that formula also not lengthy derivation. Just you key steps you can represent and then you solve the problem. You will get the good impression. You will get the 100% marks. This is PST is a problematic one. If you practice, you will get 100 out of 100 also. Okay, now this problem you can see that the data is substituted and spacing of conductor D and that R. Only two parameters you can see. The distance between the conductors and the radius of only two parameters. The remaining all the data is ready. 10 to the power of minus 7.5 2 into log E base, whatever dr value you substitute, and simply it will get the inductance 1.274 millihenries inductance per phase per kilometer. You can calculate per meter or kilometer as per the question. You can answer. Okay, this we have seen. Now while coming to the other topic, concept of self GMD and mutual GMD. Okay, GMD is lateral end students repetition only for 10 plus students first time they are learning. Anyway, you know that what is self inductance, what is mutual inductance. You are already these definitions familiar with the electric circuit analysis in the first year second semester. Okay, anyway, this self geometrical distance and mutual geometrical distance, simply that inductance calculation, the symbols used for the represent DS and DM. DS is called the self inductance and DM is called the mutual inductance. So self GMD, DS means that self, also sometimes is called geometrical mean. Calculate the conductor itself for a solid round conductor of radius R. Self GMD is equal 0.7788 R. And mutual GMD is equal to the mutual GMD of geometrical means that distance from the one conductor to the other. Mutual means one conductor to the other. Mutual meaning is clear. One conductor to the other. Therefore, there must be large and smallest such distance. In fact, mutual GMD simply represent the equilateral geometrical space. Okay, now mutual is equal D1, D2 of cube root only if it is unequal. If it is a equilateral distance, DM is equal to only. Okay, distance. Three-phase double line circuit that we can calculate. See this mutual inductance calculation. The inductance formula, single phase and three phase and double circuit. This we have to remember always. You practice more number of times by using the more problems. These all are calculated to relevant to the inductance. Now while coming to capacitance, now we will coming to the capacitance. These are all the problems you can see. Now while coming to the capacitance, now this is very very important. And voltage means voltage or potential means what is that electrical potential or voltage potential difference of any 2 points. Now the electrical potential at a point due to the change charge, sorry, the electrical potential at a point due to a charge is is the work done in bringing unit positive charge infinity to that point. Okay, the electric potential at a point due to charge is work done in bringing a unit positive charge from infinity to that point, that is called potential. Okay, the concept of electric potential is extremely important for determination of capacitance in a circuit, since latter is defined as the charge per unit potential. Charge per unit potential. Now potential at a charged single conductor. Now we will see the potential at a charged single conductor. Consider a long straight cylindrical conductor A of radius r meters. Let us conductor operate at such a potential Va, that charge is QA coulombs. Charge is QA coulombs per meter exists on the conductor. It is desired to find the expression for Va. The electric intensity E at distance x meters, the center of the conductor in air is given by E is equal to QA by 2 pi x epsilon naught. QA is charge per unit length, and epsilon naught is a permittivity of free space. As x approaches infinity, the value of E approaches 0. Therefore, the potential difference between conductor and a infinite distance neutral plane is given by Va is equal integral of 0 to infinity QA by 2 pi x epsilon to dx, that you have to see. Okay, this is you have to remember always. You know very well fundamental from 9th or 10th class standard onwards. You are doing this voltage expressions, charge in terms of charge in electric circuit also you completed. Once again this terminology come into the PS2 calculation of capacitance of a single phase transmission line and 3-phase transmission line. Okay, finally we are observing 3 effects only in electrical engineering. Which oppose the flow of current is called resistance. Which oppose the sudden change in the current is called inductance. Which oppose the sudden change in the voltage is called capacitance. These 3 effects only we are observing in any circuit. Okay. Potential at a conductor in a group of charged conductor. Now we will come into the potential at a conductor in a group of charged conductors. Consider a group of long straight line conductor A, B, C operate at potential such that charges QA, QB, QC at coulombs per meter length and exist on the respective conductors given below. Let us find the potential at A. And in this arrangement, the potential at A due to its own charge. Again, it will come into the potential at A due to its own charge. Own charge, you remember, own charge. Next one, potential at conductor A due to QB. Own charge, other charge. Okay, potential at A due to charge B. 2 conductors are there here. Now, potential at A due to is means addition of these 2. Okay, that A and B. Potential due to A due to charge QC. So now overall potential difference between conductor A and infinity neutral plane. Now you can add here equation 1, 2, 3. Then you will get the overall potential difference between the conductor A and infinity neutral plane is Va is equal to equation 1 plus 2 plus etc. Now you add these 3 equations, finally you got this 1 by 2 pi epsilon, this is V. Assuming that balanced condition. What is the meaning of assuming that balanced condition means QA, QB, QC. In the earlier case, what we have seen that IA, IB, IC is equal to 0 at a junction. At a junction, the algebraic sum of currents is 0. Now at a junction, the algebraic sum of charges are equal to 0. QA plus QB, QC is equal to 0 we have. By using this condition again, You substitute the relation by using QA is equal, this will come QA 1 by log A base, QB log A base 1 by dr, QC is equal log A base 1 by d2. This expression we have to remember and you practice more number of. Now while coming to, this is very very important point, calculate the capacitance of single phase from a two wire line. This derivation will give the completed 10 marks question or 12 marks question. Okay. Calculate derive the expression for capacitance of a single phase two wire line. Very simple derivation. Consider a single phase overhead line consisting of two parallel conductor A and B spaced apart d meters in air. Suppose that radius of each conductor r meter. Let us their respective charges q plus positive q and negative q. Q plus q, positive q and negative coulombs per meter length. Positive charge, negative charge. A is positive charge, B is negative charge. Now total potential difference between A and in the infinite plane is VA is equal to R to A, integral of R to infinity q by 2 pi epsilon x epsilon naught dx and d to infinity by adding this positive charge and negative charge. Finally addition of these two it will get simply q by 2 pi epsilon naught log E base d. This formula you have to remember. Very simple substitution of the limits of the data and then you can simplify these things. You will get this entire expression. This 4 derivation will carry is very very important in the unit 1. Okay, simply only it will come in the 3-4 lines only. If you remember this simple data by using the fundamental definitions, you need not to by heart. Just you have to remember A positive charge, B is negative charge, apart d meters distance is there, the radius of conductor, cylindrical radius of conductor r meters. By substituting this r and d limits and you will get simply q by 2 pi epsilon naught log E base d by r volt. That's all. Similarly, potential difference between conductor B and neutral plane. Now we have seen VA. Now VB also similar fashion. Minus plus QB and minus Q and plus Q. Again, it will come in the same expression only. Okay. Both these potentials are with respect to the neutral plane. Both these potentials are with respect to same neutral plane. Since the now our conclusion is that both these potentials are with respect to same potential plane and same neutral plane. Since unlike charges are attract to each other, you know very well this one. Since unlike charges attract each other, and the potential difference between the two conductors became VAB is equal to 2VA. VAB is equal to 2VA q by 2 pi and simplification log E base d by r. VAB, VCAB and VCAB capacitance. If you want the CAB, epsilon pi naught log E base d by r farads per meter length, that is the capacitance of given single phase transmission line. Very simple, oddly 8 steps are there. Positive charge A and B, Q about d meters or radius of the conductor size. By using this expression, simply we are substituting capacitance of a single phase transmission line. CAB is equal to pi epsilon naught by log A base d by r farads per meter length. That's all. We will get the full marks for this derivation. Now capacitance to neutral, that you can see the capacitance to neutral. This also we have seen in the last class. Cn is equal to Can, Cbn to Cab. That also Cn is equal to this one. Now you can substitute very simple data and you will get the easy substitution. This PST is a problematic one. If you remember the derivation key steps, simply will get the data substitution problems, you will get this 10% mass. Suppose a single phase transmission line has two parallel conductors 3 meter apart. Radius of each conductor is 1 centimeter. Calculate the capacitance of the line per kilometer. Given that epsilon at 8.8 5 for 10 to the power of minus 12 meter per farad. It is a constant, you always remember. Or you are having scientific calculator, all the constants available. In your calculator, you just open your that calculator back sheet will be there. These all the constants will be there, values mu naught, epsilon naught. You need not to remember all this one. It is inbuilt. Inbuilt is available in your scientific calculator. It is officially allowed for you. Okay, you need not to remember. Sometimes if they are not given these values also, you can see your nameplate, that calculator backside, and all that are given. You need not to write in the hands these numbers. All already it is available in your scientific calculator Casio. Okay. R is equal to 1 centimeter, and you convert it to 1 centimeter. D is equal to 3 meter, 300 centimeter. You must see always R and D in the same units only. Then only you will get the right answer. Capacitance EAB is equal to pi epsilon naught log E base D by R farads per meter. Let's simply substitute the data. I will get 0.4875 10 to the power of minus 2 microfarads per kilometer. That's all. Oddly, it will take 1 minute time to get the 10 marks. Simply remember the formula, substitute the data. If they ask the A bit derivation, B bit problem, 5 marks or 15 marks means one is 10, other one 5. As per the question paper setter valuation, the weight of the marks will be depend. If you are thoroughly with problem and derivation, you will get the 100% marks. Okay. Now the capacitance of three-phase overhead line. This also yesterday evening 2 to 3 we covered. Once again I am reviewing. That time only few students are there. Now 3/4 strength is there. Anyway, I am repeating this time. Now the today class will end the first unit. 10 periods are over. Okay. Now time is 10:15. 10 more minutes I will continue. Capacitance of three-phase overhead line. So the three-phase overhead line, the capacitance of each conductor is considered instead of capacitance from conductor to conductor. That you must remember. Here two cases arise. Why? Symmetrical spacing, asymmetrical spacing. Symmetrical spacing means apart the distance between the conductors equal. D1 is equal to D2, D2 is equal to D3 is equal to D. That is called symmetrical spacing. D1 is not equal to D2, D2 is not equal to D3 is called the asymmetrical spacing. Okay, symmetrical spacing one derivation, asymmetrical spacing one derivation. Okay, symbol D value will different, that's all. Remaining all are same. Overall potential difference between the conductor A and infinity neutral plane. VA is equal to, now once again VA is equal to A and B and C. That substitute the data and VA, IA, VA, QA, QB, QC data here. Simply add all the limits. 1 by 2 pi epsilon naught QA log E base 1 by R and QA plus QB is equal to 1 by E. We are having that balanced equation. The total charge at a junction is equal to 0. QA, QB, QC is equal total charges. The algebraic sum of charges at junction is 0. QA, QB, QC is equal to 0. Now QB, QC is equal to minus QC. All it will come into the same expression in terms of QA. All it will comes in terms of QA. Simply will got VA is equal to QA by 2 pi epsilon log E base D by R. You need not to by heart this one. Just simply follow the steps. Put the QA, QB, QC, all are you substitute the data. QA, QBC is equal to 0. QB, QC is equal to minus QC. You substitute the data. Finally, we are getting QA is equal to pi epsilon naught by log E base D by R. That's all. Note that this equation is identical capacitor neutral two-wire line. Derived in a similar manner the experience for capacitance of the same B and C. Okay, now asymmetrical spacing means they may not equal distance. D1 is not equal to D2, D2 is not equal to D3. Now here also we will get the same expression. Wherever D will be there, the cube root of D1, D2 will be get. That's all. Now CA is equal to Q by QA, VA, Q by VA, 2 pi epsilon naught. Wherever D will be there, D place we are putting cube root of D1, D2, D3. Remaining all are same to same. Only D value will change. Symmetrical spacing and asymmetrical spacing. Wherever D will come, Here d1 is not equal to d2, d2 is not equal to dt. That's why cube root of d1, d2, d3, whatever the values you multiply product and apply the value, you will get the capacitance from the line, capacitance from the conductor to neutral. So here problem also given, very simple problems you can solve. This will cover your first unit, entire the syllabus. Only the first unit, transmission line parameter. What are the types of conductors? What are the types of conductors? Their properties. Transmission line parameter. What is resistance? What is inductance? What is capacitance? Basic definition. Calculation of inductance single phase. Calculation of inductance three phase. Calculation of capacitance single phase and three phase. That's all. These are the final conclusion of first unit. Now we covered 10 periods. These are the first unit syllabus. Okay, this you practice 3-4 times, you will get this 10% mark. Okay, this PS2 is completely problematic. Overconfidence may not be useful here. If you practice these derivations, if you remember these 4 derivations perfectly, the steps, and you will get the complete. Suppose 5 units are there, 20% marks in your packet only. Okay, when you practice these derivations thoroughly more number of times, you will get the good marks. Whether they given the problematic or theory part, we have to ready for theory or problematic. Okay, every day we have to use the scientific calculator. You must practice, not your commercial calculator or your cell phone. We always use scientific calculator Casio only. This constant value where you get mu naught and epsilon naught values, directly you can substitute. In that calculator 4-6 memories are there. Without notebook also you can practice by textbook problems, by keeping in A memory, B memory, C memory also. Those, suppose you are not shortage of white paper also, you can practice your scientific calculator. You can test your confidence levels. Okay, right. Today I will stop.